I'll definitely be doing most of those off stream.
I heard a name. GTFO. Goblins tired of false depression. I've risked my life to
We've
do
heard this
this.
scroll plenty
But
of
that night
times.
wasn't worth
Not the one we're
living
looking
anyway.
for.
But now I finally have something to fight for. If I survive the night, that is.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything else up here. Nothing on that little tent. Pretty sure I didn't see anything over here. Nope. Alright. Yeah, we've got some chaos trials to do off stream. Obviously the rest of the secrets. We have to unlock all the storage upgrades from the blacksmith. Which might take a while because, you know, they get more expensive every time. At Bank One specifically, I think we're going to have to spend a lot of money on to upgrade fully. But we're not too far off. We're just going to have to go back to Bright Hook after every area. Buy like one upgrade at a time or something like that. And we've got DLCs. I don't know how long it'll take us to do that, but based on that first one that we did by accident, like a while ago, like, I don't know, like 2 months ago or something like that, I don't think it'll take us that long. It seems like the DLCs are kind of just, I don't know, just extra content for fun. It's not like a whole campaign. We just go through like a gauntlet of enemies, then fight a boss. And then we can do that over and over again. Like the Chaos Trials, it seems like. So it doesn't I don't think we're gonna, you know, spend too much time on that. I was kinda hoping for more involved DLCs like the Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. I think 3 as well. I haven't played those ones, but I think 3 also has some pretty long DLCs from what I've heard. But it's alright. I guess this is more of a... It's not really a mainline game like, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pre-sequel. It's like almost a mainline game. Like you get all the different characters, you get a whole plot, get the typical rarity system and all that stuff, but you just don't get the DLCs or a lot of the end game content that you usually get. Interesting. Honestly, I don't really think they meant players to be playing it as long as I am. I'm only playing it this long so we can get all the achievements. If it weren't for those, I would have been moved on already a while ago. Gotta get that dopamine hit, you know what I mean, though? Okay. So, anything over here? Thought I saw a scroll light over here. Second. Not. Pretty sure there's nothing over here. Who would have seen this? If there were anything over here, for sure. I don't want to jump over there and die. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to little village over here. Got a house here before the wall. Got like a little walkway over there, that path. Like half of this tower. This is kind of in the wall to me. Not get ahead of myself here. Anything on the roof? That would have been a good spot for a scroll right there, I think. But nothing up here. Nothing on the outside. Nothing below it, maybe? No. Okay. We do have this area over here, which I do remember had like a dye or maybe something else. A marble, right? A marble right there. But I don't think anything else is up here. This little area over here, which looks like just a bunch of nests for the wyverns. I guess we can go over here, but there's nothing over here. Oh, I see. If we drop down there, that's like right by where the entrance is, actually. Okay, I see. Nothing on the outside of that wall. Let's go ahead and head inside. See if we can't find anything there. Sorry. I think we're making okay time. I wasn't quite sure how long it would take us to go through this entire map. You know, this thoroughly. But you know, now that I have an idea of what we're doing, I think we're making good time. Once we get done with this area, we'll be completely done with this this outside area. We went to the obelisk area first. We went to those two jutting out areas where like the Iceman was, and the ore cave, where we just fought all those fire enemies earlier. We went through the main village with all those empty houses. And now we're finishing up this branch of villages here, so. No, I think 45 minutes for the first section of the map. I think that's not bad. Big dense map, so. I do think this is going to be one of the more time-consuming ones. I don't think most of the other ones are going to take quite this long. But it doesn't look like there's anything on top of the tower there, like in this room. If I could get on top of the platform here, I would try, but I don't think I can do that. Not a way for me to like grenade jump in this game. You could rocket jump, but I don't know if rocket jumping works the same way as it used to. It almost looks like I can get up there. Maybe if I like... If there's a way up here or something? I don't know. Doesn't look like it to me. Might be missing out though. Pretty sure if I jump on that pipe, it doesn't even go anywhere, so I don't know why I'm trying that. Okay, so the tower is clear. There's a little house right here. Aldrin, whatever that is. A power bank or something. I don't know. Power well. Not a power well, like a water well, sorry. There. Nothing in there. Alright, well, in that case, I would call this area clear. And, you know, subsequently call this entire overworld surface area clear. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I jump up there? Is there a way to get up there? I never noticed that. It definitely looks like somewhere secret would be. And I don't remember ever coming up here before. Oh. That's totally gotta be a secret.
I did my best, but it's all on you now, you big tough so-so.
Right. Coffee is done. And I am working on the broth. Ramen. Now this could just be a red herring. There might not actually be anything up there. I don't know, it just looks like something would be up there. I know there was a die up there. There's like a house up on that platform with a die up there. So, wouldn't surprise me if there's another one. Let me up. Me up. Probably get rid of these wyverns first. They keep spawning out of nowhere. They're gonna be here infinitely, farming these guys.
Who's up for some
Looks like that's the last one. Alright. Try this again. I don't know how many... Oh! I don't know how many times I want to try this, because it seems like kind of precarious, if it's even possible. Doesn't show up on the map either, so... I don't know if it's necessarily possible, but keep trying. Nope. Probably gonna have to deal with these guys down here eventually. It's not easy way to get back up there, huh? Alright. Let's go ahead and deal with these guys. Thought I killed that one. It's not. Oh, come on. They just keep spawning out of nowhere. Get the hammerhead out of here at least. Please. Thank you. Alright. I think these guys will just go back to their nests if we don't disturb them anymore. Maybe? Hopefully more of these guys don't spawn once we get rid of these ones, though. Stop going underground. Oh my god. Alright. Let's try it a few more times. Hopefully those enemies won't disturb us anymore. Oh, these guys respawned. Are these same ones from out there? From over here for some reason. The enemies respawn like that? Usually not a game, or not a thing in the Borderlands games. Oh, my shoulder. Gotta pop that in just a minute. Come on. Okay. I'll give it like 1 or 2 more attempts at the most, and then on. All right. Keep going. Yeah, the wyverns just went back to normal, so let's not disturb them. All right, there is the ramen. Alrighty, sorry about all that. Oh, all right. Whew. Okay, there we go.
Trust me, friend, you don't want to stick around.
Eating spicy food like this, like that bulldog, that's the carbonara flavor. Pink one. If you don't know what the flavors are called. The pink bulldog, the cheese one. Eating spicy food like that on stream makes me really appreciate stuff like hot ones a lot more. Cause like, I know I'm not like experienced streamer. I've only been doing this not even half a year at this point. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. I've only been doing this not even half a year, so I'm not like, experienced like someone like Sean Evans or like a celebrity, their own work. But just eating a little bit of spicy food, like a wing or these noodles or something like that, completely changes how I speak, how I feel when I'm speaking, what I'm thinking about while I'm talking, and all that stuff. On top of having to like eat and digest food, especially something like ramen, which messes with sinuses. On top of the spice, like definitely makes me appreciate stuff like hot ones a lot more. Or like what's the term? The eating videos. That's slipping my mind. The term for that. Mukbangs. Mukbangs. Maybe eating all types of food. I'm gonna look up if that specific house, can be accessed. Give me a moment so I don't mute myself by accident. All right. Well, never mind. I thought I would be able to search up like Mount Craw Icicle House or something like that, and be able to find out whether or not I can access that area just by searching up Icicle House. Because I don't want it to be revealed to me where the last location is. I don't want to go onto like an article that just tells me where it is. I just wanted to know if that house specifically can be accessed. Only because, you know, if it can be accessed, and it has, you know, the scroll and the die there, it'd be nice to not spend the rest of the stream going through the rest of the area if it's right there, you know what I mean? If it's not there, I don't want to be told where it is, so. Hopefully we just find it somewhere else, but if not, we're gonna have to find out a way to get up there. Alright, so what do we have next? I'm gonna go ahead and sell all my stuff really quickly. We are starting to move underground here. Alright. Got this last little area right here. I know we can get up here. Like just a chest. That's that house I was talking about earlier. You can access that from inside of the cave there. Because there was a die over there, but I've already discovered that, I'm pretty sure. Whatever this is. Doesn't look like anything over here. See this little hut here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there. I guess that's it. Right. Go to move on. Finally. Again, I am pretty sure most of, if not all of the areas from now on in the map are infested with all types of enemies, so I'll be in for it for sure. Probably gonna spend at least this stream going through it, if not a lot of next stream as well. Kind of making me think I should take care of some of the stuff off stream as well. Some of the more time-consuming areas like this one. Probably Ozagul. That one's going to take a while to get through. There's a couple other ones in there as well. I could also turn down the chaos level. I'm pretty sure all that's really doing for us is giving us more challenging enemies. It's not really giving us any benefits. So if stuff gets too crazy, we could always just turn that off. I mean, honestly, outside of a chaos trial, nothing's really been giving us too much of an issue. At least not yet. I don't know, I might eat those words soon.